Republican Congressman Tim Burchett from Tennessee says that only $5 million of the $28 million bill passed this week to provide emergency funding for the FDA to help deal with the crisis is actually going to put baby formula on shelves. Congressman Burchett joins us now. Hey, Congressman, I've heard of government waste, but really only 5 of $28 million? Where's the other 23 going?
To raises and administrative costs. You know, it's just they're going to hire a bunch of people, and then of course they'll have to have assistants and fax machines and all those things that government seems to always have. The interesting thing about it is that the Biden administration's known about this problem. We alerted them to it over a year ago now, and now it's just happening. Tennessee is one of the hardest hit states, and I wrote U.S. Attorney General and our own Attorney General a letter because I was concerned about the price gouging that we were seeing and that we'll probably continue to see until this thing gets alleviated.
You say Tennessee is one of the hardest hit states. We heard from the Biden administration, the Defense Production Act. They've got an airlift going on for baby formula, some of which is coming from Switzerland, we've heard, but it's not there yet.
No, it's not. And it was all preventable. This administration just had its head in the sand about everything, from gas prices to prices in the supermarket to what's going on overseas, Afghanistan. We couldn't send $40 billion fast enough over to Ukraine, but our own southern border is just a porous sieve of drug abusers and human traffickers. Yet you can't even get them to blink an eye at that.
All right, but you've got this bill, $5 million you say goes to baby formula, $28 million bill that leaves the $23 million. It passed Dems 231, Republicans voted against it pretty overwhelmingly by 192 Republicans. Do you worry though that this just gives Democrats a way to say, hey, look, baby formula may have gotten messed up, but it's the Republicans' fault because they're not voting for the bill, they're not part of the solution?
No, actually, there's probably the reason I'm on your show tonight is because I do these little videos on my @Tim Burchett Twitter page, and there's almost 500,000 views, of one of mine. I mean, I'm not Jim Jordan or anything, so I'm getting all this incredible coverage over this because I think the American public realizes they're tired of the lies that it's not Jen Psaki, it's the new lady there who continues the lies from the Biden administration, and nobody's buying it. Nobody is buying it. They know Biden's people have screwed up. They know it's the FDA.
When you're and I'm going back to an earlier segment. There was a Democrat from Illinois talking about the fuel price gouging bill, and he said sometimes we do energy policy, sometimes we do energy theater. This is energy theater. I'm wondering, behind the scenes, as you talk to friends on the other side of the aisle, I know you have them because you're a nice and reasonable human being, despite sometimes what we see on television. I'm wondering what they're saying about this and how they're trying to justify back home that the Biden administration didn't screw up the baby formula crisis.
Yeah, my buddy AOC says I'm conservative. I'm just not angry about it. But yeah, I talked to them all in the gym. Not AOC, of course, all the guys in the gym. And some of those are some pretty high-ranking Democrats, and they're disgusted with it too. See, but the Democrats use the carrot and the stick a lot better than we do. If they don't get in line, they get the stick. And if they get in line, they get the carrot. And the problem is it's going to cost a very large amount of their jobs come this next election. Because, and I've been in office for
I got 30 seconds. Are any of them who are in the gym finally saying, hey, look, I can't stick around and keep supporting this because it's going to cost me my job? Why not break away? We're already seeing some Democrats sort of cross the administration. Do you think more are going to?
Sure. I think so. I mean, I think they've been compromised, and I think they drink the water. And they've not been in office long enough to know that it's not the people in Washington that elect you, it's the people back home. And that's one thing I understand, and that's probably why I'm still in office.
Well, people figure that out one way or the other. Congressman, it's good to see you. Thanks for staying up late with us, all right?
Brother, it's always a pleasure. Anytime.
Good to see you.